magic ring, right? So wrap around your finger like so. This is the way I do it. Don't know if everyone does it the same, but yeah. So I go under this one and then over that one and I pull it out like that. Chain 1, and then you're going to do 7 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you're going to pull this tight. Like so. You're going to go back into the first one, right? This was the very first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Count your loops. This one in here, you're going to go into the very first one and do 2 single crochets into that one. Round 2 is increase in every stitch. So 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2, that's 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, and that's 7. Okay, now this is round 3. 1 single crochet and then an increase. 1, 2, 1 single crochet and then an increase. 1 single crochet, increase. Repeat until you get back to the first one. Two, okay. 3, we gotta have 21 stitches, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We're on round 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so it's a single crochet, increase, okay? 1, 2, increase. 1, 1. This one's going to be a double. 1, 2. See that? You're putting your increase right into the same increase. So this one's going to be a single, increase. All right, so we came back to, we're on round 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so round 5 is back loop only, single crochet. So back loop, you have the 2 loops right here, right? Okay, so this is where you're normally going into right here, into these spots, right? When you're crocheting, you're going into this front loop and this back loop right here when you go this way. Now, what you're going to do for the back loop is exactly what it says, back loop only. You're going to go into the back loop only, okay? You're not going to go through both, just the back. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go into the back loop only, single crochet. 1. Use your stitch marker to keep track because we're not doing a slip stitch to the first hook, to the first stitch. 2, 3, 4, back loop only, okay? Okay. Now for the next one, so we're back to the first one. This is why we kept the stitch marker so we know exactly which one is our first one. Okay, so now back to the first one, you're going to do single crochet like normal, both loops. Okay. All right, so single crochet all the way around. And you just keep going all the way until you get to row 10. So because I don't like taking this on and off each time, I always just go under this one so I know which one is at least my first one, like that. and then I just don't move it from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Okay. All right, so this is the first one right here. So I'm gonna just go up to this first one. Now this is how I end my rounds, is I just go back into the first one and then I just slip stitch and then chain 1. And then I cut there, like so, like that. Take off my stitch marker. So we're gonna start the second one, do the same process, exactly the same thing. The only thing different is gonna be the ending, okay? So we're just gonna go straight to it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pull that tight. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna go back into that first one. 1. We're gonna do double. All right, 1, 2, 2. Okay, I'm not gonna keep this on because that's just gonna be in my way. Okay. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, single crochet increase for round 3. Single crochet increase. Single crochet increase. All right, now we are on round 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Single crochet increase. Single crochet increase. Oh, right there. All right, I'm on row 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5. Back loop only. Single crochet. Okay, I'm back to the first one right here. Single crochet like regular. And all the way until you get to row 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 10. This is my last row. Okay, we're here. This is the last one. So this is the first one. So what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna go into the first one and I'm gonna slip stitch and chain one. You just chain one. You could do the slip stitch or just the chain one, just kind of depends on how you want to do it, but that's what I normally do. I just slip stitch it and then chain one. And then you did your chain one, keep the loop on the hook. You're gonna go into here. Let me bring it on this side, there you go. And then you're just going to slip stitch it through like that, see? So now you have the two here, right? Now, you're gonna go into the next stitch right here. So we went into this one, we slip stitched it into this one. Now you're gonna go into the next one. You're gonna chain, you're gonna, not chain one, single crochet one, all right? Now you can mark this one to mark your first one right here so that we know where your first stitch is at, okay? And now you're gonna do an increase, single, increase, single. You're gonna repeat that. So by the repeat, this is what it means by the repeat, okay? You're gonna repeat it 7 times. So you're gonna do this. The single, increase, that's 1 set. Single, increase, that's 2 sets, okay? And you're gonna do that 7 times. 1, 2, 3, right? There you go. So we're gonna go ahead and go. Single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase. And just repeat until you did that 7 times. Okay. There you go. 1. Oh, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now you're going to crochet on this side 14 stitches. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and that one's pretty tight sometimes. 14, right? Now you're gonna go into the chain 1 space right here and single crochet 1. Now you're gonna go into the next one, right? And you're gonna chain 14, I mean not chain, sorry. Single crochet 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, okay? Now you're gonna do the increase, and you're gonna do the increase 7 times as well. So we're gonna start with the increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, like stopped it. Okay, I'm back on. All right, so we're gonna count it to make sure we're doing 7 increase. So here's your increase in 1, increase in 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And now you're gonna do 1 single crochet into that chain 1 space that we did there, okay? Okay, then that's how we are gonna end that one, okay? So that's what that chain 1 is for, is to add an extra stitch right there, okay? And you guys added it on both sides. All right, so now we're gonna go back into the first one. Do a single crochet, mark your first one so you know exactly which one was your first. Okay, did you? Thank you, Daisy. 2, all right, and then increase. 1, 2, increase. Oh, sorry, I need to tell you guys what we're doing. So what you're gonna do is single increase, okay? 1, 1, increase, 1, 1, increase, and you're gonna repeat that 7 times. Your increase is always going to go into the last increase. See that? There was the increase, there was the increase there. Okay? So we're going to count it to make sure it's 7, single increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Now you're going to single crochet all the way until you get to the other end where the the increase is at, okay? So all this is just single crochet. Yeah. Just turn it in there. All right, we're to the increase. You're going to increase, single increase, single increase, okay? Going crazy over here. Okay, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not keeping track of my stitch count. I'm pretty sure I got it. But once it comes down to the booty part, it's okay to be off a stitch or 2. Okay, we're back to the first one. Now, for this row, what row is it? 10, 11, 12, we're on 13 now. All right, I'm gonna leave my stitch marker. I'm gonna leave my stitch marker on this one right here so I know which one was my first one. If I can get it. If I get it, there we go. Excuse me. All right, so here, it's all single crochet until you get to row 12 of the booty. All right, so now this is the fun part. Take a little nap, you guys. Come back while I make the booty part. I already passed it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I definitely passed that. Okay, we're just gonna go to like right there. Okay, so we are going to form the butt crack. Okay, you guys? All right, so now what I say here for the butt crack is you're gonna sew 1. This is the first one right here, your first stitch. From the inside, you're gonna pinch the cheeks together of row 1, stitch together 1 and 27, which is right here, okay? That's these two right here. You're going to put them together, right? And then you're going to go to the top of row 12. So let me go back. This is the first one right here, okay? So this is the first one, right? Of row 12, the first stitch of row 12, and stitch number 72, because you go all the way around 72, okay? So that's where you're going to close it out, right there. And you're going to pinch it from the inside, and you're going to pinch your butt. like so, okay? That's exactly what we're doing right there. See? Pinch it there. There's your 1 and 72 from row 12, and your 1 and 72. Pinch it here, and now you're going to sew it together. Shit, I shouldn't have grabbed that. Damn it, it's going to tangle up on me now. Okay, so you can either do this way and put your hook in here and slip stitch it up this way, but lately I have been using my tapestry needle and I just sew it. Okay, so there's the first one right here, and these are the ones we're going to sew together. I like to start on this side. Alright, this is the first one right here. So I'm going to make the crack go up this way, okay? Can you guys see what I'm doing? And that just helps form the crack. Oops. You might undo it 1 or 2 times. I've done it. Because it doesn't come out perfect every single time. But I'm hoping it comes out perfect so I don't look like a dummy undoing my own work. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't look all crooked. So let's go ahead and check. And there's our butt crack. Looks pretty straight to me. Does it look straight to you guys? So now that's done right there. See, these two are sewed right there. You can see it coming out from the first one and the last stitch of row 12. Okay. Now what I like to do, hold on, let me get the stitch marker off right here. And really, I don't know. Okay. There we go. All right, so there's usually this piece in here, and this is the one we just put together. I like to tie these together nice and tight so that it doesn't come apart. So you just go in between 2 pins all the way up. Yes. Just going back and forth, just like that. Okay, now this one, because I don't want it to come out or loosen, I just make sure this is tight all the way down, and then I just tie it, so you guys can see, I'm just gonna tie it to this one so it doesn't come undone, and the booty stays, the crack stays nice and tight. Okay, and then I just do this a couple times. No one will be able to pull this out because it's going to be on the inside. Make sure everything's nice and tight. There we go, so that all the holes are tight. Make sure anything you tied up is tight. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna just put that last one on, I guess. Single crochet 1. So this is our first one. Single crochet 1. We're gonna mark them here so that way we don't lose where we're at. And then you're gonna single crochet 2, 1, 2, decrease. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how we do the decrease here. Okay. So for this decrease, what you're gonna do is an invisible decrease, front loop, twist it, and go in like that, okay? You guys see that, how I did that? Into the loop, into the next loop, pull the loop through, like so, okay? And now we're gonna do 1, 2, invisible decrease, Okay, so we're doing 6 decreases. Okay, how many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one more. So 1, 2. Game changer, telling you, it looks so much better doing it this way. You don't see all the decreases, because I see that on a lot of them. Okay, so now we're going to single crochet the rest. Again, I'm not keeping track of how many stitches are in the row. It should be, I'll go ahead and count it one time so we can see if I have them correct. Oops. As long as you get your decreases and your increases at the beginning and the end, you're good, okay? Here so I know. So this is how I basically go about doing this part right here, so I know where I'm going to do it at. So for row 13, we're still on 13. It's going to end with a single crochet, decrease. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's where I'm going to start my decreases at. On this one. So these two would be decrease, 1, 2, 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 decrease, 1, 2. Okay. I'll go ahead and count this row to see if my stitch count is right. But again, I'm not worried about it because missing 1 or 2 stitches isn't going to ruin the booty. Okay, so right here, we're going to decrease now. Oops, let me go back to the video, sorry. So I can be on here. So the pattern for the mini is worked the same as this one. You just use smaller yarn and hook. 4.5 hook is what I use, and I use like the mini, I use the Velvet Baby yarn. Okay, 1, 2, same pattern, just smaller yarn, yes. Decrease, 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2, decrease, 1 and 2. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if I'm doing this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. How many am I supposed to have? 74? Is that what I said I had? Or did I say 75? No, it was 74. Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh, cool. My stitch count is correct, and I'm not following the pattern to the T, but apparently I am. That's how good I have it memorized. Now for row 14, it's all single crochet around. Okay. So then that means I'm teaching my pattern. Perfect. Okay. So I like to hold my yarn like this. I know I didn't talk about it, But for me, it just helps me with the tension. When I very first started crocheting, I used to hold it like this, right? And I would hold it with like my pinky, and my hand used to cramp up all the time because I'm just keeping it like in that locked position. So I started doing it like that, and I get the perfect tension like that. All right, single crochet all the way around. Okay, we are getting to the end of row 14. So now row 15, if I'm correct, is single crochet 3, decrease, single crochet 2, decrease, repeat that. So 1, let me just put the stitch marker on really quick. And let me go check the pattern. Single crochet 3, decrease, yes, okay, got it. Okay, so 1, and then 1, 2, decrease, and we're repeating that. It's a repeat of 4 times. We're going to do that 3 more. Decrease, that's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to single crochet all the way, I'm going to single crochet all the way around till we get to the other end. Okay, now I gotta see where I'm at. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4 more, and then do my decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm gonna start my decrease. 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2, that's 2, decrease, 1, 2, that's 3, decrease, 1, 2, and that's 4. Okay, now we're going to single crochet all the way around for row 16. Use your stitch marker so you don't lose your place. And just single crochet all the way. Now for row 17, it's 1, 2, 3, decrease. And that's decrease 4 times. Thanks. 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to decrease right here. Okay. I have my ring light like right over me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, decrease. 1, 2, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, decrease. Can you guys still see me? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do decrease, single crochet, repeat of 4 times. One, 2, 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2. Okay, so that was our last decrease row. Okay, so I don't like moving my stitch marker back and forth, so I'm gonna just put it back right here at the bottom. Now we just go for 5 rows straight, like so. So for row 23, we are going to do back loop only, single crochet, decrease, okay? So now for that, what we're doing with this decrease is you're gonna go 1 single in the back loop. Sorry, let me show you guys. So normally we're going in right here, right? That's 1 loop and that's 2 loops. You're normally going both of those, okay? So what we're gonna do for the back loop only is go into this one only, okay? So we're gonna do 1 single crochet and then decrease, invisible decrease, you guys. So you're gonna go into the back loop here and then go directly into the next back loop. Wrap around, pull through. This one's a little harder. Come on. Don't do this to me now. All right, wrap around, pull through both of those. 1 single, decrease. There you go. Okay. Same thing all the way around. It's going to be a little slower here because of the invisible decrease. Oh, was that the first stitch already? This is the last one. Okay. Now we are going to follow that up. This is the first one right here. We're going to single crochet all the way around, regular. All right, so we're going to start on the legs. All right, so start in the legs right here. You want to fill the legs in first. All right. All right, so now this part right here. When you shape out the booty, don't automatically put that polyfill like right with this, as I mean like tuck this in right here like so and start shaping it, okay? Like I cup this cheek like that, okay? Just so that I know this is where it's gonna come out, you know? Same thing with this side. I just like to tuck it in like that, okay? So we can start shaping out the butt. You guys need a lot of polyfill for this, okay? Now we're gonna start putting it in the front. There we go. Make sure that booty stays plumped. All right, so that's basically a start, right? It's still 2. It doesn't have enough polyfill. I like to like fill it in first and then be able to shape it out. This is like the most important part that I don't think that people put enough polyfill to make it look extra plumped. I like to push it out to the sides like so. It flattens out the belly a little bit and gives the shape to the hips. I'm like a plastic surgeon doing a fat transfer. Okay, make sure your legs are good. Okay. Oh, she went flat. Remember, cup that in right there. And I'm out of polyfill. I like to, sorry, I don't know if you guys can see, I like to stretch it out right here, just so it can pop a little more, like so. Okay, I need another guys. Back of the booty and not the front crack. So for the front, what I do is I flatten it out and I pull it towards the sides so it can shape out. All right. So right here, it just looks a little flat, so we're just going to keep it cupped. And just push it out a little bit, like so. Okay, see how that one's starting to shape out? See, it needs a little bit right there. Just pay attention to little, you guys probably can't see it, but I see like a little dip right here. So I'm just going to put a little bit there. And there she goes. See right here, it's a little flat. Just going to plump it out. There you go. All right, so that one's pretty much done there. Okay, now we're gonna finish this side over here. Keep on rolling her up a little bit until she's nice and plump. You see, I'm just kind of filling in the cracks. Oh, I still gotta make the thong. Crap. How many skeins did this use? Just one? Okay. You need to come down a bit right there. Okay, and then the thong is gonna go right here, like so. Okay, I think we're looking good already. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish closing her up. And then if we gotta add any more polyfill, we'll do that right before we close her up complete. Okay, now the next row, what number is that? 27? Or 26? Single crochet. I do. Okay. Single crochet. Okay, and then the last row, it's gonna be decrease all the way around. Okay, and that's it. Slip stitch it, pull tight, chain it. Okay, now right here, this is the part that a lot of people don't come back and add more polyfill. Okay, you've got to add that polyfill there so it doesn't dip in like that. Okay. She looks good. She looks even. All right. Her booty looks plumped. Get those legs in there so we'll get that crease right. Booty. They go into the top loop, front loop only. So instead of going through both, and like we've been doing this whole time, when we have to do a back loop, we go in the back loop. Front loop only, front loop only, front loop only. Okay, and then just doop. And then I just go in through here a couple times. So I like to leave a long strand. And then we're going to chain, the pattern says 11, I like to go 12, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then I'm gonna go on to this one here. So I'm gonna just do 2. And then I do not chain 1, you guys. Do not do that chain 1. But, okay, so we just did 1 and 2 into this one. Then we're gonna go turn it and go back into that one you just did. And do an increase, that's my hair. Increase it. Go into that one and increase it, okay? Ah, dropped it. Okay, now we're going to turn and go into that same one we just did. No increase. There we go. It just gives you cleaner edges when you don't do that chain 1. All right, this is gonna be an increase. 1, 2, increase, turn. I got all this polyfill going into the thong, you guys. Okay. Single. Closer look, sorry. Sorry. All right, what are we doing? Just a single for this one. Single, until you get all the way to 10 stitches, and then we're done. Okay, so now this one's going to be an increase. Thank you, you're welcome. Okay, so now the next one. Okay, see, so I didn't do a chain 1. I just finished that one out, and I'm gonna go back into that one on this side though, and I'm gonna do an increase. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. 17, 18, 19, 20, like 5 years. Crocheting, I've been doing for 5 years. This, I've been doing it for a year, a little over a year, with these pillows. Okay, now this one right here is going to be the increase. Okay, now we're going to just turn it and single crochet into that same one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The last one's always the hardest. I can't get that one. There you go. Okay. Yeah, increase, I'm going through both loops. Okay, now this one's going to be increase. 1 and 2, and then single. 1, 2 for like 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I don't know. Don't listen to me. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is going to be the increase right here. I have my count off right there. Ah! There we go. Okay, and now this is the last row. Turning, and we're going right into that same one right there, okay? Going through both loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this is the last one for 10. And now right here, I just like to pull it through, and I do a long strand because I've been doing the double-stranded look. Like so. And then I just pull it through all the way. Alright, so this is going to be the inside part. So I'm just going to put the thong on her like so. I'm going to bring this part here. And then this is going to come through here. And that's going to basically get wrapped around. If I can grab the tapestry needle. Okay. Alright. I'm getting a little crazy here. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is pull this one tight right here, right? And we're just going to go in through this one here. Super simple. And make sure it comes up the booty. And I pull it through like that. And then we're going to go over on top. This is the piece from the middle right here. Okay, I'll show you what we're going to do with that one in a minute. Okay. Now we're going to come to the front. And we're going to go in through the first 2 loops on that last row. Okay, and then I like to make sure I knot it just so it doesn't move from where I have it at. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, so now there's that, and you can leave it that simple. Just make sure you even out the thong for both sides. Or you can do the double-stranded look. Okay. So what I like to do is I just push it through the inside right here, and then I make it come out like the second row down. Somewhere around there. It's kind of wherever you get it to poke out the last stitch. There you go. So it's not like right on that one, right? And then you make the second one. And I go down to the second loop down here too. Do the same thing. Okay. You go up. And you go in down here. Make a knot. I need to tighten that. Okay, and then we're just going to lose this in here. And then I like to pull it through the inside so you don't end up seeing anything. And I just cut it there. Remember, I knotted it over here and I went in hiding it. Okay, now we still got this piece right here. Now, I just grab this piece and I bring it down and then I just sew it into here. You don't have to do all that. That's just my way of hiding that yarn. That's why I leave a long strand so I could just bring it back down the crack, and it just gives it that look. I don't know how to explain it. Going up a little bit to make it easier because it's harder to do anything down there. I'm just making my way up. And then I'll just knot it in the spot, weave it in one more time. We're just going to knot it right here. I think that's a good spot. Everything gets hidden so you don't see anything. Everything's, yeah. Knot it one more time. This is where the nails come in handy. Okay. We're gonna go up like so. Go in. Thank you for the hearts. And then one more time, go in this way and come out through the back. So, like so. And then we're gonna cut that. Okay, you guys. We're done for the night. Here's the booty. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching.